Welcome, welcome, welcome. There we go. Let us find myself. Welcome once you're coming in. Welcome, welcome. Hey, DNP. How are you? Let me pause this as soon as I can. Get the volume down. How are you doing today? Hey, Katina, baby. Hey, Anita. Welcome, Pink Poodle. And D Coach, I see you. Edie Brown, I see you. Welcome, everybody. I hope you guys are doing very, very well this evening. Yeah, so YouTube is officially acting crazy tonight again. So let's hope. Good. I like you watching and working. You could do that. Hey, Sabrina. Hey, Alex. Yeah, YouTube seems to be going in and out. This is like the second time it went out. Hey, Kim. Everybody go ahead and thumbs up as you are coming in to the live video. Yes, Katina, honey. Loving, loving, loving it. So I needed a pouch to put my pen in because I didn't have one. Hey, Miranda. And so, yeah, I just went ahead and put it on. Oh, that doesn't need to be there anymore. So I just put it on there, and I have my band to keep it so it's not flopping all over the place. Just got my band on there. Hey, Leah, Lady of Huntingdon, welcome back. You're seeing a black screen. Refresh yours. Is anyone else seeing a black screen? I thought so too, Katina. So, because I don't know. That was just flopping all over the place. Okay, good, Christy. I'm glad you're good. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Let me see if I can find my little container with a sticky note. I had a container with some sticky notes, y'all. I spent the time and I made some sticky note numbers and all that good stuff. And I don't even know where I put it right about now. Let me see. I hope. And I know I didn't throw it in the trash because it's a whole container with sticky note numbers. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Hey, Jessica. Nice to see you. Welcome, Keisha. Welcome, Karen. Nice to see you all this evening. So if you all were on one of, I think my very last live video, if you all were on that, you remember that I was going to be doing a giveaway for this set of washi, right? And the rule for entering this giveaway was to comment with a number from between 1 and 50 on that video. And so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to draw the number, and then I'm going to go and check after this live to see who it is that won that. It was, I think, what was it? Was it the late night crafting? It might be the late night crafting video, to see who won that washi. Y'all just make sure y'all let me know if I've frozen, because the way my computer is set up. Hey, Juicy. The way my computer is set up, y'all, I can either see the video or I can see your messages, and I choose to see your messages. So just let me know if it's frozen or anything. Hey, Planning with Helen. Glad that you can join us. All right, so y'all ready? Hey, Mama Bears. So let me see. I'm gonna pick This one's already kind of sort of open. Lady B. So this one, and this is 38. I don't know if anyone had 38. Katina says, pick me. Katina, I know you probably have all the washi. All the washi. So I'm not even paying you any attention at all. Hey, Sheree. Shari. Black dog. Is it Sheree? Put R-A-Y if it's Sheree, or R-I if it's Shari. So 38 is the number. I'm going to go check. If there's not a number 38, then I'll just draw another one. So that's how we're going to run it until we get to the first person that had that number listed. Good evening, Laura. I'm so glad that you were able to join us this evening. This is our Sherry. All right. Thank you, boo. Thank you, boo. So this is our goal setting live, and what we try to do on this goal setting live is to help each other to go through a process to accomplish our goals for 2019. Just kind of work through it, be accountable with each other for it. So we're getting things set up for the 2019. Hello today, my heart desires. So we're going through this process with each other, and each week, you know, we discover something new about each other on the live, and different ways that we can assist and help each other to be our best selves in 2019. Hey, Miss Bella Lou, welcome to the video. So if that's something that you want to be a part of, you are more than welcome to stick and stay with us. Hey, Mary, welcome to stay with us as we do that, or watch back the replay if you're unable to stay the whole time. Please make sure that you are forwarding the video. Share it with your planner besties, y'all, because you know, planner besties need to accomplish their goals and live their best lives too. Welcome, Tracy. Nice to have you here this evening. So, I think on the last live, I shared this part, but I don't believe I shared it with everyone else that was here. So I'm going to give you all just a quick rundown of what this is, and then give you two choices of what we can get into and discuss this evening. So this is someone paid me a compliment, and I decided that I'm going to take the compliments that are being paid to me, and I'm going to write them down and keep a track of them. As you know, it's the first page, as you can see, it's the first page in my planner. And so I'm writing it down to make sure that I start to see myself in a more positive light. The first one was from the Coffee Planner, and she said, "You look gorgeous in white. Your face is glowing and your skin looks amazing." I'm taking it. So I took it and I did that. That was actually the second one, but it was the first one that I decided to write down. I also have here from Miranda. She said, "You make a positive impact on someone's life every day." I picked that. And then Holly on the 18th said, "You're so stinking smart." You know what? It really is hard for us to take a compliment because we are always hardest on ourselves. We really and truly see all of the things that are not perfect or right with us. And, you know, we judge ourselves based on those things every single day. Right? Okay, planning with Helen. Yes. So we do that every single day. So this is my way of taking it all in, making sure that I'm seeing it, I'm reading it, and I am going to make sure that I accept them. Because, you know, it's one thing to hear it. Then we start to rebuttal as if we don't believe what they're saying, and then we don't accept it. So I'm accepting it. Yeah, it's very, you know, and when it becomes more shocking is when you actually realize what you are doing. Because it's become such a habit for you to do That it's natural. It's a natural part of it. As someone says, girl, your hair is beautiful, the first thing you're going to say, oh, thank you. But then right after that, you like, this hard head, it doesn't like to take color. It doesn't want to keep the curls in. I can never get this thing the way it needs to be. I've got to go through so much drama just to get it to look like it's somebody's head of hair. Do you know the last time that I did this, I had to put 2 whole boxes of perm in there? As a matter of fact, the perm broke my hair off, so I had to go get a weave. You just go into a whole rant about what is wrong with your head of hair when all the lady said was that your hair looked nice. And so that's what we do on a regular basis. And so when we realize what we do, then we can say, ooh, you know what? I'm going to need to stop that, because she did not ask me to throw up all over her with all the things that I believe is wrong with me or my hair there, you know, or whatever it might be at that time. She's just giving me a great compliment based on what she sees. Your mom and dad taught you to say thank you and move on. Don't put yourself down. Exactly. And trust me when I tell you, a lot of parents don't have that in order to give to their children. And so they never pour that into them. They never pour that. We see the beauty in others and all our own flaws. Exactly. And then to top that off, once we see our own flaws, then we have people in our lives that exaggerate those flaws. They really confirm the fact that we have those flaws and how bad those flaws are, even though it may not be that, you know, as bad, right? But it just gets totally blown out of proportion, and until we start becoming so defensive, we start getting down on ourselves, depressed, all that stuff. Hey, Tamidra, how are you? You're going to watch the eclipse, Tamidra? Listen, I have you on my list to set an alarm, to prep from the night before, and to write a checklist. Have you done what you're supposed to be doing? Watch the replay and answer me, ma'am. Thank you very much. I do appreciate you. I appreciate you. Welcome, welcome, Miss Alston. Michelle, welcome. Don't even let toxic people hurt you. I did, and it is very ugly. Yes, it can be very ugly. And I think we all have a level of toxicity inside of us because of who brought us up, the environment we were brought up in. We have a bit of toxicity, some more than others, and we have to now retrain ourselves to be able to, hey, Crushing Goals with Karen. Welcome, Karen. We have to now retrain ourselves to be the people who we want to become. Yes, you did. The only thing you didn't do it last night. You went to, okay. Ooh, I hope everything is okay. You went to the ER. We don't like that. I hope everything is okay. Hey, Kathy. How are you doing today? 6 out of 7 is not, Tamidra. 6 out of 7 is a win. You won this week, okay? You won. Hey, Karen. So I'm glad that you did what you said you needed to do. Congratulations. Everybody give Tamidra a thumbs up. Hey, Betty. It's very hard to leave negative thoughts behind. You know where you're in. Later, Katina, go make some money, boo. We got to buy them things in February. Go make some money. You know, it's like when you're in a courtroom, right? They don't want people to say certain things because the jury can never unhear what they have heard. And you will always take that thing into consideration whenever you're making your decisions, whenever that deciding process is being done. So you cannot unhear what you have heard. And then sometimes you then attach what you've heard to a feeling or an emotion. And then that makes it like, woo-wee, that's even crazier. So we have to be careful. It says guard the avenues, right? We got to guard the avenues. I think we would all love to see ourselves the way God sees us. Amen. Amen. And that's one of the things that I am working on for 2019 is to do exactly that. You are welcome to me, Jarrell. That's what we are here for. We are here to see that to strengthen and empower, to see that each other are doing what we got to do for 2019. Catch up with you all later. All right, sweetie. We are fearfully and wonderfully made. Love it, Michelle. And because of just that fact where I have to retrain myself, I have to allow God to retrain me of how I think about myself. One of the things that I have inside that I am currently writing, and I'm going to share this with you because this is a part of my 2019 goals, right? This is one of my goals, is to complete this, which is my praise and worship TN, right? It's just a hodgepodge of a whole lot of stuff, and I'm going to try to see if I can find the section for you that I'm looking for, because this is still quite new to me. So I'm like, where is it that I wrote the stuff? Here. Okay. If you were talking about seeing ourselves the way that God sees us, you know, they talk about the fake it till you make it attitude, and do those things like smile until you're actually smiling. Some of those things will work good, but not for me when it comes to how I see myself or what I believe about myself. If I know to myself that certain thing isn't true, it's not going to stick for me. And so I have to go and really search. Hey, Mia. I have to go and search myself and see the things that are true about me and see what God says about those things, right? So it's true because God said it, because his word said it. So one of these things that I have right here in this section is the I am section. And that is how I'm going to describe myself. I am strong. And Psalms 118:14 reinforces that. So I'm also putting it into the... Okay, so it should be back now. It should be back. Let me know if you all see it. Let me refresh my screen as well. Let me refresh mine. There you go. All right, good. Yeah, over the past day or two, YouTube is having a little bit of issues. Good deal. Good deal. Right. So the question that I asked before we went off was, give me a thumbs up in the comment if you have... Hey, Corkeisha. Awesome. Have a good night. Is give me a thumbs up if you've gone through something in your life that should have probably broken you, sent you to the madhouse, you know, etc., but you overcame that. Hey, Pam, welcome to the channel. Give me a thumbs up if you have gone through something like that. And so we can write down that we are strong because we have experienced being a strong person where something should have really, really broken us, but it did not. So we can believe it, and here's God's word that backs it up, that we are strong through him. Then I am loved. If we look into our 365 planner, with all the questions that we had, one of the questions in here asked, when was the last time that you felt loved? I don't remember which day it is, but one of it asks that. Still mentally struggling? Yes, I think that will always be a struggle for us. Always be a struggle. But we have to have weapons. We have to have our weapons ready. So when we're struggling, those weapons can lift us up and keep us strong until we are delivered. Okay, until we're delivered. So the second one is I am loved. And it says, the Lord your God in your midst, the mighty one will save. He will rejoice over you with gladness. He will quiet you with his love. He will rejoice over you with singing. And so here it is. I can say that I am loved because God loves me so much. Betty, you lost 2 sisters. Oh, to cancer in 20. Always a struggle. But there you go, Betty. That's yours. There you go. You are loved. You are extremely loved. So give me another thumbs up if you've gone through any periods in your life where you did not feel loved. You didn't feel love at all. And so I had to really think about and reflect, because one of the questions that was asked also, I mean, I hope you guys see how everything is coming full circle with what we are doing with our goals, the 365 questions, plus also, the faith planner that I'm doing. One of the questions was that, hey, when was the last time you felt love? And I thought about that. I really seriously had to think about that. And when I thought about it, and the answer to that particular question had me crying. It really did have me crying. And so we really need to make sure that we're doing these questions and thinking about these questions, thinking about our answers, giving them thought, and doing them as we go along. Because one of the things with answering them is you are discovering and finding out new things about yourself. You might start out on a surface answer, but then by the time you actually finish, you're getting to the depth of you, because then you can know, hey, really and truly, this is how I feel about this particular thing, or different these particular issue, right? So give me a thumbs up and let me know if any of you have been doing your 365 questions as well. As of 6 years. Amen. Amen, Sherry. Praise God. We thank him for your life, for delivering you, honey. Hey, Lettuce Muncher, how are you? Lettuce Muncher, I will tell you that I had a addiction to lettuce. I really did. It was a little out of control, a little bit out of control. So welcome to the channel. You're still setting up your planner, Juicy. Oh, lettuce is a troll. You missed the question. Where can you get them from? Okay. Christy, go ahead and shoot me an email. We do have 2 files with them. Miranda's been a little sick, so thank you. I appreciate that. So email us and we'll get you the questions. We actually now have a total of, I think it's like 500 questions. So you can choose the questions that you want to for the 365 days, but we now have like a total of 500 questions, y'all. I promise you. We had a beautiful planner babe that typed up all the ones that I said, plus did some more. So it ended up being 150 that she has here. And then Trish did 365 questions. So we've got, like, nobody should be able to say they don't know any questions to be able to ask themselves. Yeah, Juicy. Yes, I say wow. Thank you, Andy Coach. I do appreciate that. So we can email for the Bible in a Year doc to the Bible in a Year one. Hold on a quick second. Hold on one quick second. That one, yeah, go ahead and email me, because the one that I initially started using, I'm actually not using that one anymore. Or do you mean the My Bible Experience Tracker? All right, so let's see. There we go. There's a YouTube for the tracker. This one here. This is this one is oh my gosh. Shop, print, pray, slay, shop. If it's this one, yeah, it's print, pray, slay, shop. And you can go to, she's got an Etsy shop and you can get it from her. She's got 2 different versions that you can use. So she's got this version, plus she has a horizontal version. And I'll go ahead and link that down in this box description as well. So I'll do that. Good. So I need to figure out how to delete / block. I thought I blocked Lettuce Muncher. Okay, so moving on to this now. So some people are doing the 365. Some are setting up. Christy, just email me and I'll get you what you need. So I'm just doing the U version. And to do my little update with you all as well, I'm doing the U version and I am completely up to date for today as well with my Bible reading. I've completed the book of Job, y'all. Yay! I've got one complete book of the Bible done and I'm already halfway through Genesis. So the reading the Bible of the year is definitely on track. And I do have my notes that I'm taking. Whoop, that corresponds with that as well. So here you all can see my notes. So that's my proof. This is actually my church sermon notes that's inside of it. So here you go. I got it all, y'all. That's sermon notes again and more. So I will do, when I do my next update during the week, next week, I will update on the rest of what I have read since my last update. So there we go. Y'all, because it's some interesting things up in that Bible. So that is up in the year. And thank you all. I appreciate it. Yes, Betty, email me. And it is thepaperandpengirl@gmail.com. So email me for the questions. Okay, so this is what we could do tonight for you all. We can do one of two things. Number one, we can talk about some progressive challenges that you might be experiencing now as you are going along in the process of getting your goals, because we should have already done several things when it comes to our goals, right? We should have already listed all of our goals, write them down. We should have already put them in their individual categories, and we should have already put the categories in order of importance. While putting them in the order of importance, we should have started at least number one or number two things that is on your list or on your tracker. You just want friends and don't know how to get any. Okay, go. You know what, Lettuce Muncher? I have the perfect way for you to make friends. Go into your local phone book and go to church. Find a local church and you will definitely get some. So I think that's a great way for you to get friends. So let's try that for a while. Yeah, I think once you block them, they're only blocked from your place. I did just hide it, so hopefully that's how that works out. So you all should have done all those things already based on your homework. So now today we can talk about progressive challenges. So as you're in the process of getting your goals every single week, what challenges are you encountering? Or we can take some people's individual ideas or their goals that they want to meet and help them to break those goals down into smaller, minute steps. Because I know sometimes we also have a problem with breaking down those goals into smaller steps. So which one do you guys want to do tonight? Talk about the progressive challenges or breaking it down? Exactly, for real, for real. So we'll see if he leaves any more messages and see how that goes. I'm gonna need him to change his username first too. So you want a breakdown of the goals, Laura? Okay, Laura. So tell me, have you gone through the whole process already, Laura? Step 1, step 2, and step 3? Which is to list your goals, put them in the category, and organize your category. We got 2 breakdown and 1 progressive challenge. More paper. Okay, so since I got Laura first, right, Laura? So I asked the question, have you already broken down your goals as far as writing them down, being specific with them? Nope. Your first time here and you're taking notes. Okay, so that's what I need you to do first. Kim, how about you? Have you done up to 3? So go back also, Laura, and watch the first and the second goal setting live videos. And then that would also help you to know exactly what it is you need to do. So once you get there, then we can keep moving with what you need. Thank you, Laura. Appreciate that. Thank you, Sherry, for being the official Troll Watch. Okay, so Kim, you've already broken yours down. So Kim, your number 1 goal, you've already started implementing your number 1 goal into your weekly routine. Your number 1 in your number 1 category. Hunty, let me tell you, all this stuff is going faster than anything else. So I will definitely make somebody an admin. Let's see, how do I make someone an admin? Manage moderators. Oops. No, okay, we'll talk. I'll learn how to do that and we'll do that next time. Okay, you already did the broke. Okay, so let me do an example of a breakdown for everybody, and then we're going to do the progressive challenges. Kim is spiritual and reading the Bible in a year. Okay. So here's the breakdown. Reading the Bible in a year. Let's take that one. So that's my goal, reading. And I'll do that too because that's one of my goals. The Bible in a year. So that's the big goal. So a year has 12 months, right? In it. So that means I have 12 months that I'm going to be able to take action inside of this particular goal. So I need to find out, okay, what steps do I need to take each of these months to be able to accomplish this goal? Because it's a year. If I'm trying to read here. Right. Yeah. So once I have this goal, what do I need to do to accomplish this? I need if I don't have a Bible, I may need a Bible, right? If I cannot get a paper Bible, what are my options for the Bible? So I can do a paper or I can do a electronic / if you have a phone, you can do a mobile. Or you can do, if you have only like a home phone or a desktop computer, right? So computer. So the first thing you need to do though is you need to, there you go. Refresh it, guys. Yeah, refresh it and you'll be good again. You should be good again. Let me take this off of. So let me know if you guys are back. Perfect. All right, perfect. So Google is another great source. So you can check all these places for your reading plan. So this is how you're breaking down your goal. I know I have a goal. What do I need to be able to accomplish this goal? I need a Bible. What kind of Bible do I want or do I work with? Because some people work better with paper, flipping through it. Some people work better with electronic or mobile devices. Some people work better sitting still at a computer, and some people work better using mobile on the phone. Your reading plan. Where can I get a reading plan from? Ask a friend, Pinterest, YouTube, or Google. Now, when you look at these reading plan, there's a reading plan that goes from Genesis all the way to Revelation, right? In that sequential order. Or you have also ones that are going chronologically. So do you want to go by events as they happened, or do you want to go from Genesis back to Revelation? You also need to decide sequence. And that's going to help you to decide which one you get. YouVersion is amazing. The YouVersion Bible app is what I'm using, and there is a year chronological study, and it's called As It Happened. That's the one that I'm using. Oh my gosh, y'all. I cannot tell you how good that is. You also now need to decide, do you want to use a 5-day reading plan or 7-day reading plan? Because in the beginning, I saw a 5-day reading plan, and because I'm trying to be an overachiever, right? I said, let me do the 5-day reading plan. But when I looked at my schedule and I tried the 5-day, it didn't work for me. So then I reverted, and I'm doing the 7-day reading plan through the YouVersion. So understand that the reading plans have different time frames on there. So the daily reading requirements are much heavier when you're doing a 5-day than when you're doing a 7-day reading plan. So please note that. So then I'm breaking it down to the sequence of it all. Now, something that I think where there is such a big disconnect, and I need you guys who are trying to read the Bible in a year to be able to do this. The YouVersion, if you have a cell phone, just go onto your marketplace or your app store for Android. What is it called on iPhones? Because I don't have an iPhone. Two of my kids and my husband have an iPhone, but I don't know what it's called. The App Store. There you go, the App Store. So you go on there and just search for the YouVersion Bible app. Oh my gosh. I'm telling you, you download that. It is amazing. It has a ton of different Bible reading plans, plus even Bible studies that are different than the reading the year plan. It has so many things, you will get lost in there. You're doing it. Okay, good, Kim. But here is the note that I want you all to realize, everybody who's doing the study, is to make sure that you are deciding, what exactly do I want to get out of the reading of the year plan Bible. Do not go into the reading of the year Bible thinking that you're going to be doing a Bible study. Do you see that word, y'all? Study. Do not go into it thinking you're going to be able to read the Bible in a year and study it. You can't. Unless you're a theologian, and even that is going to take time. So decide what you really want to get out of that reading, because it'll take you a lot. My thing when I went in was, I would like to just read the Bible from front to back and just make notes of things that I have not noticed before. Because sometimes we have no experience with reading the Bible, and sometimes we already have some experience with reading the Bible, but we just missed, like, we can read it 15 million times and we'd find 15 million different things. But my thing was, I just want to list the things that stand out to me, that I'm inspired to write, or things that I have missed, right? For example, one of the things that I missed was something that so we all know that Sarah was up in age when she had her son, or even when Sarah and Abraham went to visit the two kingdoms, she wasn't a little 30, 40, 50, she was not in her 20s or in her 30s. They were not like that. But one of the things that I missed was, Sarah was she was a hottie. She was a hottie. Can you imagine that a woman going into a kingdom and the king wants you? Like, the king don't even know you from anywhere. But just because you come into the kingdom, the king wants you. Not only that, your husband knows you're such a hottie that he tells you, ma'am, I'm going to need you to tell these people that I am your brother. And technically, really, that's not a lie, because I'm your half brother. I'm going to just need you to tell these people, because if they know that I'm your husband, they're going to try to kill me because you're so hot. You understand? And so all of this, I was like, are you serious? Like, is that what, like Sarah was a hottie. She was an old hottie. And so that's the stuff. She was like in her 60s. I know she was old. I did not write the exact age. I know she died when she was 127. That I wrote, but I didn't write the other one. I was like, I've got to go back. So next year, when I go back to revisit it next year, that's something that I know that I'm going to want to make sure that I'm studying more. I need to know how to make sure that I'm a Sarah Hottie when I'm older. You understand? That's what I'm going to need to do. So when you're reading, you've got to understand, what are you trying to get? A hottie with a body. She had the face, the shape, she had everything. Like the president came and said, I wanted you. Like, how the president even know that I'm in the city? Right? So you got to decide. C and who says the Bible is boring. Oh, let me tell you, the Bible is very amazing depending on how you do it, how you approach it. It's very exciting. You have no clue about these people. ND Coach 29 says being able to listen makes a big difference. It really does make a big difference. And what the YouVersion Bible app does is it will read it to you. So you're reading while you're going along. You can highlight sections in different colors if you want to. And then at the end of the day's reading, it has a section that says, it's like a daily talk about it. It says talk about it. So then you can at least write something that you were impressed about in that particular reading for the day. You've listened all the way through about 5 times and hear something different every time. Yes. Yes. Yeah. Hey, Mia. Let me catch up on your comments. We have to be like Sarah. Let me just tell you, she my new role model. Hey, Courtney. Welcome, welcome. Michelle, yes, the Bible is amazing. Okay, I'm going back. I'm coming back down. Hey, Pietra. Pietra, don't think I am not seeing that you're ignoring me, okay? I see you. You know what it is. I'm going to need you to, girl, lady, ma'am, come with it. Yes, Courtney. So that's what I'm saying is you got to decide what you want to get out of the study, because what you want to get out of the study is going to depict really if you are going to be able to do this in the year or not. If you have several hours to devote per day to studying, then yes, you can do that. But for most of us who really don't have a short time during the day to be able to do something, you need to decide what it is. Okay, you're just busy. Okay, I'm gonna forgive you this one time, Pietra. This one time. This one time. So we have to make sure that we go through knowing what our intention really is to be able to do this study. You get up at 5 a.m. and that's still not even enough time, right, Michelle? Because you'll be like, man, there's so much more to dig in. So we have to be careful so we know what we're trying to get out of each section or out of each chapter, out of each verse, all that stuff. We got to make sure we know. So go into it not thinking you're going to understand the whole Bible, but just find those nice little golden nuggets of things that you want to know more about to be able to continue. So so make sure you know what your study intention or your, how should I phrase that? Just know what your knowledge goals is. What do you want to get out of it? What do you want to get out of it? Hey, working mom. Hey, how you doing? How you doing? So know what you want to get out of that. Okay, so know what you want. To accomplish with reading. So when you know what you want to accomplish with the reading, it's going to make it better for you. It's going to make it easier for you. Hey, Diana. So for me, now that I know that I only want to make the notes off the things that are interesting to me, that I find interesting, it's so much easier. When I tell you it's just taking so much off of me, it's not even funny. It's really great. So now I'm just highlighting things like this chapter 21. I only have one thing that I highlighted was back. Isaac was born and Ishmael was sent packing. That's the only thing. So I know that that's what happened in Genesis 21. So I made a highlight of that and then just kept on going down. as I went through. And sometimes I'm tempted to go and do further study on something, but then I was like, nope, I'm not gonna do it. Like Lot and his two daughters and what they done did to their daddy, y'all. For those of y'all who read that through, I was like, they so trifling. Those girls were trifling. But I cannot judge those ladies because they were trying to do a good thing. But dang it. Dang it. So make sure that that is how you would break down your goal. Now, once you have broken down your goal, you need to put your goal into your planner. So make sure that the U version, I love that as well because it keeps me on track. It already has its daily schedule. So it tells me every day, it buzzes me. Hello, ma'am, I need you to read me today. These are how many chapters you have to read. It checks it off as the chapters are read. So when I'm ready to fill out my sheet, when I'm ready to fill out my tracker, all I do is I just go back and I can see exactly what I read and color them in here. Betty says she is judging. Judge not lest ye be judged, Betty. But look, time and place. Remember, it's not 2018 or 2019 that happened in. So time and place. We got to roll it back, Betty. So that's what it keeps me on track as well. I am so happy that I found that U version. Oh my gosh, y'all. I can't tell you. I don't think I'm ever going to go back to like almost paper studies anymore. So then I write it on here. This is inside of my spiritual section, my spiritual goal section. So I know that that's what I'm doing. So that covers the breaking it down a bit. That covers the breaking it down. I hope that answers those for the breaking it down. Now we're going to cover over real kind of quickly some of the progressive challenges that we might be experiencing as we are on this road accomplishing our goals. One of the progressive challenge that I know that I'm facing is, and then you guys can tell me what it is that you are facing. Hey, Mer, which planner am I using? Are you talking about this one right here that I have my hand on right now? I'll wait for you. Yes. Okay. This, I will leave a video to it though. This is a hodgepodge of a lot of different planners. This is just the cover for the Miss Maker. The tabs in here are from my hand-drawn whimsy, and the pages inside of it are just regular blank pages. There is no planner per se. It's just my self-development planner that I made, and in the link in the description down below after this video, I will leave a video for you on this right here on how I did it and what all of this entails. You're going to want to see that video. It's a DIY self-development planner video, but you're going to want to see that one. You're welcome. You're welcome. Okay, so one of the things that I am finding that I'm having a problem with, y'all, is my schedule is just not working out the way that I want it to work out. So I'm having some time challenges. Okay. So that's one of my progressive challenges is time. And what I mean by that is, so this is my day designer, right? So I'm using this day designer. I used it, yes, Saturday and Sunday. This is my weekend that just passed by. So here was, I had my days are perfectly planned out of how they were supposed to go. And like half of it did not go how it was supposed to go. Now, because I'm having those time challenges, what I said I would do, if you see my black is what I wanted to do, my red is going to be, did I accomplish it? And what happened? Kind of like what happened, so that I'm reviewing it. So I know what's the problem. So in the morning when I got up, I ended up having to do another task here that I did not account for. And so because I did not account for the task here, I ended up leaving later than I needed to leave to be able to get there on time, right? And then something here, got rescheduled, and this here took a longer time, so I did not get to my bed at 10:30 that night. I actually did not come home till after 1 on Saturday night. So yeah, so my 10:30 bedtime, that went out the window. You feel like every time you make time for your goal, something or someone needs something. Yes, and that will happen. So that's what happened on Saturday. So coming here this morning on Sunday, I was so tired because I came in at 1 o'clock yesterday that I could not get up between 5 and 6 this morning. So so my tea did not get done, but my studying did, right? I did assign some of the numbers from the videos. We started working on that, but then Miranda's not feeling well, y'all, so keep her in your prayers. So we couldn't finish that. I did not film and upload anything because all of this got pushed down to me later. I have a meeting. I thought it was maybe going to be 1 hour. It ended up being 2 hours. And so I was like, nope, I'm not going outside. It was windy today. So it was so windy. I'm like, nope, I rescheduled that for tomorrow. And so then I went back and took a nap. I just went back to sleep because I'm like, nothing is going the way that it's supposed to go. I'm tired. I'm still tired. So I went back to sleep, and then I did get up, and I have to make the adjustments for the rest of the day because I did film one video, and now I'm doing the live tonight. So that's one of my progressive blocks is time. It's like, time. Things are not working the way that I put them to work on my schedule or on my calendar. And so what is a fix that I can do for this one, right? What is a fix? So what I'm going to be doing, number one, is I am going to be using my day designer more often. Because I feel like in different stages of our planning, we need to add in certain tools. And if you know anything about the day designer, see, I've already started prepping for Monday. The day designer, and let me go on a blank page for you. You need to time block. There you go, Courtney. So this is kind of where we are trying to head to now, is where I'm going to be using the day designer for the daily so that I can get my time down pat. I can also have a list of, as I am going through my day, things that comes up, I'm going to write them here. So I can track to see the things that I actually planned for and the things that came up in between those time, and that could possibly have caused me to get off track. Because if we don't see what's coming up, then we won't know how to adjust. Because if I can say, you know what, I noticed that every day a certain thing happens and it takes me away for 30 minutes to an hour. Maybe what I can do is, instead of my something being at 8 o'clock, then maybe I can actually schedule it for 7:30. So I'm scheduling myself to get things done earlier to make adjustment for just in case something else happens. Hey, Mimi, welcome. So I'm going to make the adjustment for just in case this thing happens. I'm okay. I should be okay. It's not 100% foolproof or anything like that, y'all. This is my testing. I'm testing. Remember, we talked about the fact that in our planning and in our trying to do our goals, we have to review and make some adjustments, right? Y'all remember that? Thumbs up if you remember that. We have to review and we have to make adjustments. And so those are the things similar to what we need to make adjustments for. And that, to me, as far as time, is a progressive challenge. So to say that as well for you, Christy, is to do your time blocking, yes, but make sure that you're listing all the things that you are doing, because sometimes it's like, I'm doing this, but I really didn't have to do it. I just did it, and it took up more of my time than necessary, because sometimes it's our own fault because we're doing some things that we should not be doing at that particular point in time. So I'm going to be using my day designer for my daily minute planning it out. And like I said, I've already started planning for tomorrow. already for certain things that I need to do. I need to make sure I get to mail some giveaway items that I'm going to be picking. I have another one. So that means I know I need to leave the house. Okay, so I got to do this. So I have to schedule what time I'm leaving, exactly which one of the post office I'm going to. My son is having a sleepover for his birthday this weekend. Got to get to contacting the parents and planning all that stuff out. And I have some filming to be able to do. So it's what exactly is it I'm prioritizing? These are the things that could toss my whole day off. So I've got to bring these over into this section. And then make adjustment. This is the Day Designer Daily Planner. It's the Day Designer Daily Planner. Let me take this off now. Yeah, it is the Day Designer Daily Planner. It is the full size one because they do have two, a full size and also a mini Day Designer Planner. It's not as small as the mini Happy Planner. But let me tell you something, y'all. This will change your life. This planner will change your life. Okay, it has from 5 a.m. YouTube is being such a hater tonight. It is being such a hater tonight. It really is. The enemy is really busy tonight. But it's okay. Let him keep playing. Let him keep playing. We're going to send him right over there with lettuce. Yeah. So for anyone who'd be interested in trying the day pages, go to daydesigner.com. They will allow you to download, actually print the page, and then you can see whether or not that works out for you, right? So print the page and you can see whether the page works out for you or not, but they will allow you to be able to do that. Yeah, so this is what I'll be using to be able to counteract that. That progressive challenge is the time. Now, does anybody else, like I said, have a progressive challenge for themselves other than time? I know I have one more. Whew. Motivation, y'all. Okay, expected expenses. So Juicy Fly, do you mean expected expenses? Oh, unexpected expenses. Oh my word, yes. Oh my word, yes. Juicy, here's a question, and you can say decline if you choose to not to answer this question, or you can choose to answer the question. Do you have an emergency fund saved? Okay, so with your emergency fund, well, I probably should have said, did you experience unexpected expenses, and was your emergency fund enough to cover that stuff? And the reason why I say it 3 to 6, awesome. Yeah, so that's really pretty much your emergency fund is kind of for those, it is for those unexpected expenses, but for others it definitely would be a problem. Sherry, I don't think any of us likes that. So good job though, Juicy. You're amazing. You are amazing. Making yourself do what you have scheduled is an issue for you regarding exercise to manage your weight. You still try to cash flow those unexpected expenses. Awesome. That's great. The only thing I would say, though, is Juicy, yes, definitely try to cash flow that if you can. But if necessary, don't let that stress you out or be a progressive challenge. Use that emergency fund for what it's supposed to be used for, and then fund back your emergency fund, and then crush whatever it is that you need to crush as well. So do that. But yeah, motivation. Yes, y'all, like who? No. Oh my gosh. Motivation has been an issue. Like oh no, especially when I go to bed after 1 in the morning and have to get up when I'm having a headache because I've been out all day and did not get my nap. So motivation is an issue. So what are some ideas, y'all, that we can use to get us motivated? What do you think would get you motivated? One thing that worked for me is this. One day I was like, I have this things to do and I cannot, like, I just didn't get a chance. I didn't feel like doing it. I went live on Instagram. Jeez, have mercy, y'all. And I was like, okay, so I got to get this done. I'm going to do this and I'll send y'all a picture of what's done. Knowing that I have to report to some of y'all on Instagram, jeez, have mercy. That's life-changing. Because y'all be catching me like, hey, did you do it? Y'all be sending me a message. Did you do it? So be on top of your budget and pay down your debt. Okay, so Sherry, did you already make your track your spending? You already tracked your spending to see what you're spending in all different areas? So I went on Instagram. So that's one of the things that I need to do. Number two, like another thing that you could do to get yourself in the mood is to find yourself an overachieving friend who you just want to be like that overachieving friend. One of mine, she's on here, Miranda. Like, Miranda, I'll be on here trying to do one thing on my computer, and Miranda has already done 10. And she's like, Tamara, I'm waiting on you. I'm waiting on you to finish, Tamara. Jeez, have mercy. I'm like, girl, I don't even know. My life. And so, you know, the phone a friend. Don't phone a friend who's gonna lead you into all these different type of conversations. Phone a friend who you know is going to make you feel like, yes, sweetheart, you need to get it done. So phone a friend. Unfortunately, Juicy, I'm not willing to share. I'm just not willing to share, Miranda. You'd love to have coffee. Okay. All right, Black Dog. So Courtney says, to be honest, you just don't want to, you know, and really and truly, listen, okay, all right. You know, the moment that you're in labor and you're getting ready to push that baby out, when the pain is hitting you and it's like, you're too far gone to turn back now. That's how I feel. Like, I don't want to. Like, I want to just go home and forget that any of this was ever happened. Like, can we, right, Courtney? Can we talk about this? Can we talk about this? And everybody's looking at you like, ma'am, that's not how any of this works. That's just not how this works. You gonna have this baby whether you want to or not. And we're still on the struggle bus like, but I don't want to. I don't want to. It's just hurting. We need to, ma'am. We need to, Courtney. We need to. We're going to need to push this baby out. We're going to need to push this baby out. So if you need to create a phrase, so maybe you can even create a phrase, right? Create your own phrase. Like Tamara said, push the baby out. Tamara said, go push the baby out. Tamara said, push the baby out. They've got different ones like eat the frog, right? Or something. Maybe it's a different phrase that you could do. No, Sherry. No. Miranda is like my planner stickers. We don't share planner stickers. Like, I'm gonna buy you your own book, but you cannot put your fingers in my planner stickers. No, you can't share my Miranda. I apologize. I'm gonna need you to look for your own Miranda. We don't do this. It's gonna be push the baby out. Yes, Courtney, push the baby out, please. So create yourself a phrase. In addition to that, y'all, how about creating a playlist? You know, when we get up Sunday mornings, it's time to clean the house. We put some music on because that gets us in a mood to be able to clean the house. So how about you create a playlist that is going to be able to help you and motivate you to get some work done. Yeah, Miranda is my real life sticker. She is my real life sticker, and nobody can have my Miranda. I'm sorry. Your old pastor had told you, do what you do what you don't want to do now so that you can do what you want to do later. Amen. 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 You got several playlists, bipolar. I like that. I like that. You love your playlist too, Christy. Good deal. So I think that's what I'm going to be doing, is creating a playlist. And really in my God tells us to share the love. Yeah, but certain blessings is not for you. What God has for me, it is for me, sister. And I'm going to keep that, because you know he got your own for you. So I'm going to pray for you that God sends you your own. But you cannot have my Miranda, ma'am. You just can't have my Miranda. Spotify. Who's on Spotify? What is Spotify? That probably should answer your question, Courtney. so creating a playlist could possibly help with the motivation. What else, guys, are you listing that you guys think could be doing a playlist? I'm sorry, we could do for motivation. Yes, ma'am. No, she can't have my blessings. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Mm-mm. 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 No. Mm-mm. Christy! Christy! Miranda, do you see? Do you see? They want to win you in the next drawing. That's good, Piatra. Nothing changes if nothing changes. See, now we are into people pushing. First it was some planner pushing, some sticker pushing. Now we into people pushing. Lord have mercy. Not on my watch. Oh my gosh. No, we will not be doing that to Miranda. The next thing you know, I send her an email. Ma'am, unfortunately, I have lost you. You are now the property of Christy or Courtney. Please forward all future correspondence to them. Oh, that's funny. You guys are on it tonight. But what other thing can we do for motivation, y'all? What other thing can we do for motivation? Oh, okay. So motivation, how about I'm going to take a picture of my prize. Picture of prize. You know how we talk about rewarding ourselves? When we want to when we accomplish a particular goal, rewarding ourselves, maybe we can go and actually take the picture of the prize and stick it up on a wall somewhere. So maybe if that's your cup of tea. Well, outside of the vision board, you know what I mean? Like put it on your front door, put it somewhere that you're going to be like, yes, that's what I'm getting if I do this. Something that's a little bit more, because the vision board might be just in that one spot, but that particular picture of that one thing that you want. Yes. Like if you want a new pot set, you know, that one that's about $250, but you refuse to buy it. But if you do this thing, you're going to go get it. Punch it, put it in your planner, but I need it outside of the planner. I need it in your house. I need it in your house. Something physical that you can post up on your door, that you have to open your door every day to go outside of the door in order to see it. Your bedroom door. Maybe put one on the other side. Hey, coffee, put one on the other side of the door. So when you're entering into your bedroom, you can see the prize. You can see the prize. Screensaver on your phone. Love it. Love it. Or on your mirror. Love it. Love it. Screensaver. On mirror. Love it. I absolutely adore it. Good deal. So you can do it that way. One of the things that I do, like my screensaver on my phone now, is me. Because remember, me have a problem with self-esteem and thinking that I'm pretty and accepting compliments. So I don't put other pretty things on my phone anymore. It's my picture that's on my phone. And it's not a matter of being, conceited. But every time I look at the picture that's on my phone, I'm like, dang, this girl's cute. Gee! And it brings a smile to my face. And so I'm going to change. And as a matter of fact, so I had it, and my husband saw the phone and he was like, "Ooh, can you send me that picture?" I was like, dang, see, I'm on my way to being Sarah, y'all. I'm on my way. I'm on my way. Thank you, ladies. I appreciate that. So I was like, yes, he likes it. He likes it. So I'm gonna send that one, but that's what I'm gonna do. I know, girl. Yes, Christy. 2019. Okay. Listen, they talk about you bringing sexy back. Boo, I'm bringing Sarah back. You don't know nothing. You don't know nothing. Sexy ain't got nothing on Sarah. Appreciate it, Miss Peoples. I appreciate it. So yes, that's what we're going to do. So that's one of the things that I'm doing for me, is making sure that I'm on my screensaver. Forget everybody else for now. So that's it. So what else? What else could be a progressive challenge? We have time. We have motivation. Well, we've gotten rid of some, we've suggested some ways that we can use our time. Mine is going to be this day designer, to do a adjustment, to review and adjust. Motivation, what can we do? All right, so it's a live stream on Instagram. Phone a friend. Create yourself a phrase. We have creating a playlist that can help to motivate you. Picture of the prize that you want, place it on your wall, place it on your screensaver or on your mirror. We have someone that said unexpected expenses, and of course unexpected expenses are crazy. So if unexpected expenses always get you, then that means we're going to have to work on our budgeting to make sure that our budget and things like that is in order. And what I could do, if you guys are okay with doing this, because I think a lot of us do have budget as a thing that we want to be able to do. If that's correct, give me a thumbs up and let me know, so I know if budgeting is on your list. If getting a hold of your financial life is on your list for 2019. Give me a thumbs up and let me know, so I can kind of gauge to see how many people have that on there. Because I could do, you do no spend weeks for budgeting. Okay. All right, so 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Budget is a huge part. So 10. Okay, so at least 10 of y'all. Awesome. For budgeting. So what I will do then is I could probably start kind of like a budgeting step-by-step series that we can go through. You just need to bring in the money. Okay. Okay, good. So what I could do is start almost like a budgeting series of how to, like, okay, so what's the first thing that we need to do? Refresh. If it's frozen for you, refresh. Because it's still okay for me. So what I could do is do that series. That will be great. Okay, so step by step of where I started, right? Where I started. Now, not saying that my budgeting is perfect at all. I also took the Dave Ramsey Financial Peace University, and there are things with Dave Ramsey that I love, and there are things with Dave Ramsey that I don't love. So I take what I want, I take my meat, and I make it work for me. Kim already got her plan regarding budgeting. Awesome, Kim. Awesome. So therefore, what I can do is do a step-by-step, share with you some thoughts, and then we can also share thoughts with each other. So it's interactive, and then see how it works together, right? We can do that for each other. Because I know that budgeting is a big one for a lot of us. Budgeting and the questions and concerns that you have, we can try to find some answers to those together. Yeah. So I do Dave Ramsey. and we, you know, some folks can do the no spend. I tried it one time, and then when I got off the no spend, I spent like I had I spent like no business. So what I do is I just kind of budget out. The cash envelope system is your main go-to. Good deal. So basically, if I'm going to spend $500 a year, well, no, let's make it something even and easy. $600 a year on planner supplies, right? If I'm gonna do $600 a year, that means $300 every 6 months, $150 every 3 months. So that's $50 a month. So that's all I do. I just divide it up to $50 a month, and that's what I have to spend. Yeah, I just stick within that budget right there. I'm like, this no spend thing makes me want to go crazy. It makes me want to spend everything. Everything. All right, sweetie pie. Good night, my Miranda. Coffee, you were doing some tips for fun, cheap, or free. Yes. So we'll be doing that as well. And let me see. This is January. Let me get my calendar. And then what we can do, yeah, $50 a month is definitely not that bad when you break it down, especially if you get paid every 2 weeks. So that would be $25 per paycheck. So if you're saving up $25 per paycheck, then you're able to save for what you want and be able to get what you want without feeling like, yo. And how I do that, I explained it in another video too, is the $25 per paycheck. I get this on a gift card, right? So whether it's a Joann's gift card, because you know you're going to Joann's, or a Michael's gift card. I don't go Hobby Lobby too much, so I don't really get Hobby Lobby gift cards at all. So that's what I would do, is I would alternate between a Michael's gift card and a Joann's gift card. And that's how I do it. I'm not about to do the whole no spend. I do a low spend days. And when I do low spend to no spend days, it's that I'm not spending on anything at all. It's not just planner stuff. Nothing. No, when I said nothing, nothing. And when I go into the stores to buy stuff, if I have a $25 gift card and my item is $26.15, I'm still going to get it. But if my item is, if I have a $25 gift card and my item is $35, no ma'am, you cannot get it. That's not in your budget. You're going to have to wait till next time or put something back. So I just have to have those rules for myself. And we can also talk about some rules for spending that you might be able to live with. Sometimes we just look at this big money and we do not break it down into manageable bite-sized chunks like this that we can do, and so it becomes more overwhelming. And that's all. So my budgeting approach, yeah, it's different. It's a little different. So I'm gonna go over that. So since it is now January, in February, what we will do is we'll go over that budgeting February the 10th. So we'll start the budgeting series February the 10th. And I'm going to put this in here on this little note sheet because, so I'll know. I'm going to give you your homework, what you need to do between now and then, for those who want budgeting. Yeah, we do not buy planner supplies at full price. We don't do it. Sometimes you have to put a limit on your spending. Yes, you do. For pretty much for all things, I have rules for my spending in that manner. And so I don't get to, no, I have rules. We do no. The only thing I spend full price on is things that really and truly don't come up on sale, or they really do not offer discounts, such as silhouette items, Cricut items. But I wait on them to go on sale. We won't be using nothing until that thing goes on sale. When it goes on sale, we'll buy it and bring it. Let me give you a particular story of how particular I am. We don't use a lot of sugar in my house. for the past 2 years, I've used this one particular type of sugar. Okay. And I had bought a good amount of it because they had it on sale for like $2. It's pure cane sugar, right? So I did that. And it's from this company called Zulka, and they had coupons. So I stocked up on it, and I hadn't bought it for a while. Y'all, they did not have any Zulka sugar on the shelf, and I did not buy any sugar. Like, my house was sugarless for almost a month. It was, even though, like I said, we don't use it for much at all, because I'm like, no, that's the one I want, and I'm not going to get it from any place else excepting this one store because they have the best price. And we did not get it. Now I got some sugar because they got it back in. So I'm that kind of particular person. So I really and truly have to make sure that all my I's are dotted and my T's are crossed when I'm doing the things that I'm doing. Or else we going to be out of sugar, out of Cricket items. We going to be out of everything until the price is right. Let me read the comments. Let me know if you're like particular like me. I don't know if I'm the only one. You have a digital spreadsheet you created for a budget and that you can share. Yes, Kim, that would be great. Send it to my email. You can send it to my email. Yes, Cool Crafty. Silhouette items at Hobby Lobby you can use the coupon on, the 40% off. Yeah. Good deal. Good deal. Nice to know. If it's not on sale, man, let me tell you, when bread is on sale, buy one, get one free. Yes, we'll buy 10 of them and put them in the deep freeze. And I'm not going back to the store until they're done. That's how we do. Christy, you can have enough self-control. Make a list. Thank you, Kim. Thank you, Kim. I do appreciate you. Yeah, make a list. One of the best things that you could do for yourself is to make yourself a list for your planner needs. Whatever it is that you're going to need to purchase for your planner, you make that list. You put it on there, and if it's not on the list, see, y'all, we did the thing with the list. We did the thing with the pretty list. So that's my list. And so if it's not on my list, that means I don't need it. If I go into the store and I see something that I'm like, ooh, I need to make sure I put this on my list. Let me write it on my list. And you write your price next to that. What's the regular price? So I know, I'm like, if I see that at half off, then I could go ahead and grab that. You use your budget planner for almost everything, grocery shopping included. Yeah. And then, we don't do that. We don't do that. My meal planning is based on, let me see what I have from last week plus what is sold for this week. And that's how we're going to meal plan. With the exception of when my boys are cooking, when they try to cook and they meal plan, because that's a whole other story. Then I'll be like, okay, what are you guys making? And make your list of ingredients and let's go to the store and get it. Because they're cooking, they're learning. So I give them a leeway. December, that's the time to shop at Hobby Lobby when they're 50% off. Paper Studio, but you know what? Paper Studio goes on sale every couple weeks at 50% off. So if you watch the sales cycle, you'll understand that you don't have to rush to go grab the stuff there at that time, because in another 4 to 6 weeks, they'll come back around at that 50% off. Every 3 weeks it is. Yeah. So that's how, that's how you'll notice. And once you notice that trend, I promise you, girl, you'll be like, okay, I see what's happening. It's coming again. Not only that, y'all, let me tell you what else they get you with. They get you with the percent off. They get you with the percent off. They get you with the percent off, y'all. So don't fall for the percent off. If they're talking about, okay, it's 40% off, great sale. And then they have an extra 20% off. Just wait for that thing to go on sale for 50%. It's the same darn thing. If it's 50% off with an extra 20% off, that's really only a 60% off coupon or sale. So don't even let them trick you with that. BOGO, it's 50% off. Don't let the people trick you. Do not let the people trick you so you're running to the craft store because, ooh, it's 60. Nah, when my items make it on my list right here, I'm gonna wait for a Joann 60%. I'm gonna wait for a coupon, and then I'm gonna go Michael's and grab it. or get it at Joann's if it's not on sale. That's how I get my stuff, and I'm very, very happy. Like, I'm so happy when I get my stuff at 60% off. 50, I will do the 50 if it's something that I'm like, you know, Tamara, you only have this much left on the last roll of adhesive tape. If you don't go get this adhesive tape, there's going to be a problem, because you're going to be doing a video and you're not going to have adhesive tape. Then I will go to the store kicking and screaming, and I'll do that. You know, I'll do that. So don't let them trick you. Pietra, you had to go to Michael's yesterday because they had a 1 day 60% off coupon. Those 1 day coupons get you every time. Yeah, no, ma'am. Because guess what? They will have it 1 day, but Joann's is coming with a 60% sometime too. So if my $25 that I'm setting aside on my card is over and it's ended, I am not looking at a single sale. No. I'm keeping my nose in my business. Whatever it is I have to do, I'm not looking at it. Yeah, I didn't even know they had it because I didn't look at Joann's. If you have that problem, Christy, I think what you might need to do is uninstall Joann's Michael's app from your phone, unsubscribe to their email. Make sure you do that, and then do not check their websites. Look, don't do it. Don't do it. I'm going to need you to get rid of that. Get rid of them. Yes, get rid of them. Yes, Betty, that's how they get you. 1 day. I'm like, it's okay, because that 1 day is 1 day this month, but you're going to come back again next month. You're going to come. And then if you notice how often they do it really and truly. They do it often enough so that you can get pretty much everything that's on your list as well. You buy silly stuff with the 60% because it's not on your list, Courtney. Because it's not on your list. Because you are not shopping on your list. No, Pietra. Guess what? When you go into the store to go buy something, you can download the app back. It only takes you like 45 seconds to download the app, get your coupon, use it, and uninstall it again. I'm going to need you to get your mind right, Pietra. Yeah, that's what I did for a while until I learned how to control my fear of losing out, and I got to use all the coupons from when I was just beginning in the planner world. I took them all off. I took them all off. They can't send me nothing. I know you are, sweetie pie. I know you are. But that is how come I started creating a list to make sure that I'm working off my list. So let me see the things that I need to purchase and put them on my list. So anytime I go into the store, I'm like, dang, I love this. I need this. It has to go on my list first. I can't just pick something and purchase it. Like when I bought my when I bought that, I put it on my list. When I bought my cutter, I put that on the list, and it was 60% off of each. So am I happy? I'm very happy, because you really cannot get any cheaper than 60% off for the items. So I have nothing to complain about. But if I had bought it at 40% off and then the 60% off coupon come out, would I be complaining? Yes. Yes, I would. Because I need my 20% back, because my 20% could buy me something else. You know how we get. This is a corner chomper. This is a corner rounder from We Are Memory Keepers. This is the grown girl, okay? This is the grown planner babe corner chomper from We Are Memory Keepers. And let me tell you something. If you are thinking of getting a corner rounder, this is the one that you're going to want to buy. Do not waste your money on the other ones. Just wait until you come 60% off. Then you go ahead and get the, yes, I got that 60% off. It comes with 2 different sizes, a 1/2 inch and a 1/4 inch. It's the easiest thing to use. And it's the best, because I've tried several of them. Let me do this right. I've tried several of them and it just doesn't work well. So that's that one and this one here. I've tried several of them and they're just trash. So it's a corner rounder that you need. Scrapbook.com, they had all the We Are Memory Keepers in December. All were on sale for 70 to 80% off. Did they have free shipping? And Denija? Oh, Andy Coach. Love and hate at the same time. You need one of those. Your laminator. Yay for the laminator. Yeah, so this is this. Yeah, the other ones, they broke apart. So this one is a better one. That one is a better one to be able to use. But whoever does not have a planner needs list, make sure that you are making yourself a planner needs list, right? Write down the items that you believe you need, and then you check your list when you're going to purchase anything. Make sure you do that. Laminator, put it on the list. Corner rounder, put it on the list. Laminating sheets, put it on the list. Vellum, put it on the list. Sticker books, put them on the list. You got a long list? Okay. Goody. So if no more questions, let me get back to, I think February, we said we were going to put this February, oh Lord, beginner budgeting. And so the February 10th. So February the 10th, we're going to do, what I want you to do for this one is to all of your spending for the month of January. If you have not tracked your spending for the month of January, go ahead and track your spending. Track spending. And one of the ways you could do that is at the end of, when you get your, at the end of January, going into February, when you get your banking statements, you could print out your banking statement and just write out all that you did. You learn to create a list from the collab. Yes, honey. Yes, honey. You track your spending every week. Okay, good deal. So just make sure that you're putting in the different categories. So what exactly did you spend your money on? Where did your money go? Did you spend most of it just in your bank account? Did you, swiping your card? Did you spend cash? Where did your money go? We need to know, where'd your money go? You're done buying planner supplies until April. Yeah, as soon as those new sticker books come out, Al, that's how we doing it. Budget expansion pack, and it never is pretty. Let me tell you, when I started tracking mine, and I had to do an update on my tracking. I think it was maybe 2 years ago I started tracking mine, and I did it. I got such anxiety because I didn't want to do it. I didn't want to do it. It took me, I cannot even tell you how long it took me just to open up my statement, not even open the statement, because I couldn't even open the paper statement. It was just there. So I went on the app, on my banking app, and pulled up the statement there. And then I just kind of wrote it down. And then I was like, okay, let me go ahead and open up the banking statement now. And I did some work on the banking statement as well, as far as labeling. I went to Walmart. Okay, well, what did I get at Walmart? All that stuff. Good night, bipolar. Yeah, so break that up into the different groups. You got to know, where is all your money go? Like, how much did you actually spend on groceries? How much did you actually spend on clothing? How much did you spend? What did you actually spend your money on? Where did it actually go? Where did it go for yourself? Because the categories that's for one person is not going to be for the other person. Did you spend it on stuff for the kids? Did you spend it on stuff for the car? Did you spend it on stuff for the house? Did you spend it on coffee? What did you spend it on? Lunch, for fast food? What did you spend it on? You need to write all of that out. Every single thing. So make sure you guys are having that time to do your in-depth spending. You can even go back to December. And use the whole of December 2018's and see what your difference is. Let me tell y'all, do that. See what your difference is in between December, the whole month of December, and then your whole month of January. I know some of y'all gonna probably faint. Y'all gonna faint. So if you can do it, do it. Exactly. Don't buy your wants and beg your needs. I love it. I love it. So y'all make sure you do that. And as I go along, I'll share what I can share, but we've got our stuff kind of streamlined. I got what I do kind of streamlined. You make a cute. Yes, I love my supply list, honey. My heart's desire. I love it. If you do the work, you'll be able to get it. Because because I know I'm prone to anxiety, I'm the kind of set it and forget it kind of person. December. That one is causing you. Yeah, I'm a set it kind of person. So I will go into my bank and I'll actually pre-schedule. And we'll talk about that too. Pre-schedule all my stuff for like 13 plus weeks. So I know what's coming out, when it's coming out, how it's coming out for 13 weeks. And then I'll go and I'll do a little check-in. And I hate even doing the checking in, but I got to do the check-in because my, sometimes, your light rate might go up. So you might need to make a little adjustment, all that stuff. Yeah, I need to get off too because my bedtime is 10:30, which I'll be up until maybe about 11 tonight. I'll stretch it a little bit, but I need to go because I need to go prep some more things before I do. Auto pay gives you anxiety, Courtney. Oh boy, we're gonna have to talk about the auto pay though. But yeah, the other way gives me anxiety. Yes, you mean the gazillion replay with going in and out, in and out, in and out. YouTube has been crazy tonight, but it's all good. So I'm glad, ladies, that tonight we were able to do a little bit of a check-in, to do a small recap of how we can break down a particular goal, and then also to talk about some progressive challenges that we're having along the way to accomplishing our goals, like our time, things coming in the way of our time to get those things done, being motivated, unexpected expenses as well. Let me know next week, when we come back to do a check-in on next week Sunday, if you utilize any of these motivational strategies, if you were able to print out the day designer page, if you were able to print that out, and help to track your time to be a little bit more efficient, right, inside of your days. Remember, you can go to daydesigner.com and they will let you print out a copy of the page. Anything you need, make sure that you email me for any forms you might need. That's not going to be linked down below. The paper and pen girl at gmail.com, and I'll be able to forward that over to you all. So, next week, when we come back, we should have a more smoother week. Next week, I will let you guys know how mine went with the tracking here and what the next goal is that I'm adding. Because as much as I say I didn't want to add something to mine, I now have to put something in my relationship, in my romance category, y'all. I got to put something in my romance category earlier than I anticipated. Another progressive challenge. Yes. So I'm going to have to do that, and I'll share that with you all next week. Make sure y'all remind me to share that because I probably will forget that too. Any questions before I log off? You are welcome, Christy. Thank you guys for hanging out with me and coming back again. I do appreciate y'all spending your time with me this Sunday. Good deal. Thank you, Diana. You're welcome. Thank you, Courtney. Betty, have a good evening. Awesome, Kim. Thank you for sharing. I so appreciate your openness and everybody sharing. Pink Poodle, I will see you next week. You all have a wonderful night and continue to be motivated, continue to motivate others, and let's get these goals crushed. All right. Good night, Heavenly. Good night, Working Mom. Good night, Merbon. Juicy. Good night. I'll talk to y'all next week.